Everybody hold on to your butts because we've got a new image from JWST. This crazy looking thing is called Herbig Haro 30, and what we're seeing is a lot of activity around a newly formed star. The star itself is buried in the middle here, and it's surrounded by this line, which is an edge-on protoplanetary disk. It's a ring of gas and dust, and while some of that material will go on to form planets, some of it is getting shot away in these bipolar jets. The gas in these jets are moving at speeds up to 120 kilometers a second, and you can see that there's more of a broad outflow happening along with the very narrow beam. Perhaps most striking is all this other stuff. This is gas and dust that is reflecting the light from the newly formed star. We see this sort of spiral structure up here and then the big tail off to the side, and we're not entirely sure how these structures happened. It might have to do with its environment, new material falling onto the stellar system, or another star that flew past somewhat recently. There's also been some recent work suggesting that spiral arms could form simply from temperature fluctuations in the disk. As a final neat thing about this object, JWST isn't the only telescope we've used to look at it. Here you can see Hubble's view in optical wavelengths, two JWST instruments' view in the infrared, and ALMA's view in the radio. By looking in different wavelengths, we're able to see different things around the star. For example, Hubble and JWST help us see gas in extended structures, but when we look with ALMA, all we're seeing here is light coming from large dust grains. And where those dust grains are and their sizes is really important when it comes to forming planets. One of my favorite things about astronomy is using different wavelengths of light to understand different processes, and this is a great example of that. Plus, it looks really cool.